Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope your days are going good and your lives are going even better than that. We are going to be jumping into the band known as Lorna. Sure, they are a band that have had so many reactions to them, and I've never heard them, so I try my best not to hear them anyway, like, in terms of, like, I don't think I have, like, even in passing. I think it's honestly, like, maybe once on the Try Not to Headbang challenge, maybe, but besides that, like, I've never listened to them properly, I've never tried to analyse and break them down. That type of shit. Forgive my random hair, man, I've just washed it, so it's just all curly and fucked up, and that kind of thing. So what I want to try and do, is I know there's a one-take vocal cover of this song specifically, like, this one, I want to do it as a full fucking breakdown. And then I just want to enjoy his fucking vocals in the one take. Well, depending on how this video goes, if I enjoy the band or not. But that's my plan before the video starts, if that makes any kind of sense. So, without further ado, let's see. For one, if I can understand him growling, because that's a very big if from what I've heard. Like, just from the people who I've talked to about the band, they're like, his growl style is very unique. And then, but yeah, man, I'm so getting into my deathcore recently. If you have any amazing deathcore you would love for me to react to, please drop it down below. I would fucking adore to listen to it, as I'm going to find lots and lots and lots of deathcore goodness in my life, so let us go. Sorry to pause this session. I can understand the lyrics, that's the most important thing, that's the first thing down. Like, I was just miming along with it to make sure that it was at the time that I thought it wasn't yet. I can totally understand it. Dude has the same hair as me, and the same ridiculously curly hair that I do. That's fucking unmanageable. That's awesome. That's another big win for me, but still. We're not going to analyse anything just yet. We're just going to push this back a little bit and just enjoy. Okay, let's pause it right there. That was fucking immense. The dude's vocals are insane. They're literally amazing. I literally just want to jump into that one take and just enjoy his vocals as, like, somebody learning to growl, or like myself. Like, him as somebody who's mastered their craft to this level is fucking ridiculous. It's just like, I've been, like, training my voice a lot today, man, so I'm trying to drink a lot of water and a lot of other things just to keep my voice hydrated. Actually, you could probably tell my voice maybe even sounds a little bit deeper than it does normally. I don't know, but we're going to jump straight into the lyrics of the song too, because we're breaking all of this shit down, not just enjoying the music for what it is. It's amazing, don't get me wrong, but still. I'll hold on to this feeling, or I will hold on to feeling until my final breath escapes. It's kind of self-explanatory. Gazing upon this world until it fades, which is like, so basically, like, up until that final breath, gazing upon the world until it all fades from my view, from my body, from my death. Fall with me into the other nights. We can go beyond the horizon again. Fall with me until we're out of time. So maybe it's kind of like a lover, a partner, something like that. So fall with me into the other night. We can go beyond this horizon once again. And you could fall with me until we're literally out of time. That could mean many different meanings. I need to see more of the song to kind of let that play out, just to understand it a little bit better. Let the current swallow. These whispers keep clawing. Your mind is dissolving like sink while you bathe in hallucination. So, judging from the last bit, I'm saying this person's going underwater, they're drowning, they're literally struggling to breathe. They are clawing to keep alive. They are going into hallucinations. Like the light is dissolving within your mind and you're running out of time, you're falling literally. The current is swallowing you. That could either be a literal or a metaphoric kind of way to be either depressive, or it can be literally committing suicide type situations, but still. Let's And how I thought his vocals couldn't get any fucking better, man. Holy shit. I have a feeling we're going to be in for a lot of fucking surprises today. This dude's voice is ridiculous. That breakdown sent shivers down my spine. Like, I grew up as like a death loving person, but I don't know, in my older age, in my 30s, I'm falling in love with deathcore. I don't know why. I think it's just the brutality of it. And because, like, literally out of all the metal genres today, deathcore is the one that has the most different styles to it. You can have Blackened, symphonic, normal, and lots of other ones in between, and it all sounds a little bit different, and each band has its own unique style to it, which is what makes everything unique about deathcore. But still, we're going to bring this back a little bit so we can just enjoy the breakdown, although I'm going to say the first breakdown of the song once again. Let's go. That's a good moment to pause. I'm just going to go back quite a bit just so that we don't miss that, because that's a sick way just to kind of introduce the next part of the song. But still, where do we even get to? Synchro bathe in hallucinations. So, accept this descent into the night, releasing your grasp to include separation, plunged into the shadows. So accept this descent into the night, into the darkness, into everything else, releasing your grasp to induce separation, release your grasp on reality, on your mind, on your life, to reduce it. As you plunge deep into the shadows, lost in the sensation, we are free falling down into the ever black. Can you feel it? These pins and needles? Trapped in sensation, see what you have found. Here, you fell into the dark. I wish I had, like, even 10% of this dude's vocal ability. It would be literally insane. Like, I love lyrics. Like, lyrics are one of my favourite things about heavy music. But this dude's voice is fascinating me. Like, I can imagine so many vocal coaches, and I haven't watched any, which I'm going to, as I'm editing this video, would fucking enjoy breaking down this dude's voice, because it's insanity just to hear how ridiculously good his voice is. And still, man, like, let me go down, obviously, into this next bit right here. Release your grip, and face the tide, accepting this damnation. So this is all just like, this verse is all accepting that you're about to die, that you're about to let go, that the pins and needles from the water and the cold coming into your body, and as you're feeling everything begin to separate. And then you're releasing your grip and you're facing the tide, accepting the damnation that is about to come. You relinquish flesh, the temptation of the body and soul, and just leaving it behind, just accepting it and letting your death come into the forefront. the ebb and the flow, nothing confessed, put me to rest. So literally, like, it's literally getting to that point where you're beginning to accept your damnation, that you have to let go of the body and soul, as the body and soul is so tempting to stay within. Obviously, a lot of us are very scared of death, and for like very obvious reasons, because we don't know what happens after that point. But for some people, it's a peace, it's an everlasting rest, and it's what they want. So it just depends, to be honest. Azrael guiding me beyond the veil. Azrael just like an angel guiding you beyond the veil. Habitual free me from this mortal shell. Enter into the darkest night. I will sink where I lie. As in, like, being freed from his body, from the mortal shell, entering into the darkest of nights, and sinking wherever you lie, like sinking down into the water wherever you would lie, through the sands of time, through the angel's eyes, my final breath, swallowed by the womb of death. So literally, with his final breath with everything coming out, and looking through the angel's eyes, guiding him upwards and outwards of his mortal shell, he takes that final breath as he's swallowed by death itself, man. And still, let's fucking keep going. This is ridiculously amazing. I'm having so much fun. Let's go. Trust me, I know the song isn't done. I'm getting so into this. Lyrically, we've already basically got everything broken down, so we don't need to go into that anymore. It's the way I took that off the screen. I'm just enjoying his voice and the song and the playing. I love that it's so peaceful, but it also has so much fucking heavy deathcore breaky down. So I'm just going to end the song now. I'm going to sit for the next 2 minutes and just fucking enjoy the song, because this is immense, man. Like, I've had a lot, like, I've seen a lot of reaction things to the song, like, lots of people reacted to it, like, lots, like, almost every reactor has done it, and honestly, I can see why. Does everyone appreciate it for what it is? I don't think so, because if you're not accustomed to this style of music, I think the vocal would be so overwhelming for a lot of people. It would be very scary for a lot of people, I would imagine, but for me, personally, like, just the amount of vocal control that I can hear is ridiculous, going from all of the different kind of, like, vocal styles is ridiculous, man, fuck. Okay, breathe. As we've got another few more breakdowns to go, I'd imagine, as the song's nothing but breakdowns for the most part, all just like deep, heavy, sexy shit, man. Let's go. me, man. That's crazy. I feel like I'm doing the song a disservice by just the headphones I'm using for it, man. You know, I'll do the first thing that I, like, a thing I've never done to any reaction, ever. I'm gonna switch in my headphones. I'm going to my deep headphones on. Give me one sec. I am switching to these sexy beats right here. My DT70 and 70. These are the low end motherfuckers. These are the ones which I listen to when I'm not reacting, because I can't hear with these on, because these are closed back. These ones are open. They're both like brothers of each other, so the same chord works for both headphones. I'm not even gonna like skip it or anything. I'm just going to switch it right now. As I feel I'm doing a massive disservice to the band by not listening to it how it's meant to be in there, which is dark and as heavy as I can possibly get it to be, man. So let us jump into it and let's go back a bit, man, because I say to here, yeah, about 2 minutes and a bit to go, so. I feel like I could rip my fucking neck off to that song. It's so immense. It's one of the most immense songs I've ever heard. But the weird thing is, like, you know how everybody said his vocals are so different and stuff like that? Like, his vocals are actually the easiest ones that I've ever had to break down. Like, his enunciation and pronunciation are so clear. Like, you can hear every word he's saying. He's not even like, you know how most vocalists, when they go into their very, very deep lows, they lose a lot of their pronunciation. They lose a lot of their ability to say vowels and stuff like that. The way he growls is just very easy to listen to. You can hear it. You can definitely hear every single thing that he growls. As long as you're used to the kind of music and you're used to listening to people growl all the time, he won't be hard to listen to. You'll be able to understand every word that he's growling, because, like, when I turned off, like, you know, the lyrics on screen, I didn't even have the lyrics on my screen, and I was just like miming along just because I could understand him. You know what I mean? And I could see, like, you know, kind of where the lyrics were going, like, after that point, and it was just ridiculous. Like, his growls are intense, and I cannot wait to view that one take reaction, or that one take vocal cover, because that's going to be insane. Just to hear him do it in a live kind of setting, kind of like how I would do it now. Like, if I was just recording on my microphone and stuff like that. But still, man, it's just, like, ridiculous to hear somebody with that amount of talent, and, like, to be, I'm not going to say overlooked, but just to be that impressive, and just, like, even for me, somebody who's listened to heavy, dirty music for all of my life, and it's a fucking blast from the past and a blast from the present, just to see that metal, our future, everything is going swimmingly, everything is just evolving nicely, and we're getting some fucking insane vocalists. Yeah, a lot of people don't like deathcore, and I don't know, it's like, you know, there's death metal purists and that bullshit. It's just like, you can be a purist if you want, man, but I don't see the point. Like, if you like dirty, heavy shit, man, deathcore is where you really want to be going, just because it has the dirtiest shit that you can ever imagine. So, obviously, Lorna Shaw, Blackened deathcore. If I'm genrering the song right, and immense, like the drummer, totally insane. Not even because of like the speed, it's the way he hits it. It's not even like anything else. It's just the way he can get that force into it, because it's very difficult to explain. Like, but you know, when you put on these headphones, like the ones which have the proper low end, it's ridiculous, because the force of the drum beat almost makes you go backwards. Like, you know how I literally went backwards? That was because the force I felt the drummer hitting with it. Because I heard the drum literally hit off the thing, and it was like an explosion in terms of power. Like, he wasn't messing about. He literally went as hard as he fucking could for that bit, man. It was ridiculous. And like, I love the like mellow kind of tone going throughout the whole song, because obviously the song is very much about death. It's very much about suicide, and it's about wanting to end your life and being free from this mortal shell. It's about death, and it's about all of those things coming together for you to be relieved from your life, to go forth from this body, from this plane of existence, into something brand new. There's so much more I can say about this band, but this reaction is already 24 minutes long, just judging from fucking OBS. It'll probably get shortened down a little bit once I've edited, but fuck. I don't really want to do 30-40 minutes just on like my analysis of this show, because I could like break this down to such a point, but that's going to be boring, I think. This was so fucking cool. I so thoroughly fucking enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed too, man. Have a wonderful day, evening or night, and I will catch you guys in the very next video. Until then, take it easy.